I'm Michelle Donegan with Mobile Europe, and I'm here at the Network Now event with Anthony Palmer, who is Global Business Development Manager for Telecoms at nVent Schroff. Hello, Anthony.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much.
Let's start with just a brief explanation of what nVent Schroff is and what you do for the telecom sector.
Okay, so nVent Schroff, or nVent as a global organization, we design, manufacture, build enclosures, plus protection equipment for electronics, basically. And in that overall product range, we have a vertical market, which is for telecoms, which is what I'm responsible for, our business development. Within that market, traditionally, we've probably been working within the telecoms market for over 30 years. Traditionally, that was in core products. So we provided ATCA chassis, we provided outdoor enclosures, indoor enclosures for the electronic equipment. More recently, we've been looking at different areas, new technologies within telecoms, so we can develop our overall product range to offer the customer, as opposed to just an individual product, more of a solution to protect their equipment.
And I believe you're quite active in the mobile private network space. So can you tell me a bit about what you do within that realm, and how you see the opportunities for telcos there?
Yeah, so what we've seen, or what we've been approached at by the telco operators, is that they need to move their telecom equipment away from, say, a traditional location and build that into, say, a private network within an industrial environment or a college environment, and they need to put that equipment somewhere where they know it's safe, they can monitor it, and it's controlled, say, with temperature. And so what we've done is we were approached by the telco to say, firstly, we want a set of products that are not from different suppliers. They're from one supplier. So in the first instance, as they develop their solution, they can control how that product is being developed. So from our side, we can supply the cabinet. So that's the protection. And that can be in a lot of different environments. So it may need to be IP55. It may go into a data center or a data hall where it maybe only needs to be IP20. But then they want the power distribution in there, so they want to be able to monitor the power. They also want to monitor the access control, and they want to control the temperature. So that's where nVent fits into that marketplace. So we're taking those products from our standard portfolio, designing it as a solution, and supporting the telco equipment.
And when it comes to Open RAN, yes, that's often thought of as a software issue, or it's very software focused. What does nVent bring to Open RAN, and what is your strategy for that area?
So again, Open RAN is in the first instance, it was an approach to nVent from the big server manufacturers. We all know who those are globally. To how can they? Most of the development at the moment has been around the software and what Open RAN is for, and where Open RAN needs to be. And there are a number of servers that are dedicated for Open RAN. So that's the first stage of the operation. And then the second stage is that how can we then look after that server closer to the edge? So that's where we were approached. Can we offer a solution? So one of the biggest challenges with the server is they're power hungry, so they generate a lot of power usage. And then how can we cool that, and also how can we make sure it's secure? So again, that's very similar to what we've adopted in, say, mobile private networks, which is traditionally those types of enclosures are indoors. With Open RAN, it's more of how can these be in a harsh environment outdoors, but how can we still control and monitor both the power usage and also the temperature control. So we've partnered with in this instance, we partnered with Isotope. So they are very well known for immersion cooling, but you normally associate putting an immersion cooling in a data center. Whereas with our technology, with our enclosures, with our infrastructure within the enclosure, we can actually control that and put the chassis in a harsh environment. So what does that do for the operator? First of all, it moves the Open RAN solution right to the edge. The second thing is that by using immersion cooling, we take away the need for any fans. So you've reduced the number of moving parts within the chassis, and you've given the customer a real sustainable solution that's right at the edge.
Anthony, thanks.
Thank you very much. Thanks.